Do you know something about robots? Now in the state-of-the-art society, robot is developing. So I have some ideas about robots. Like now they can do anything the people can do, like the artist or the doctor, like that. They have a image and very intelligent. They can help the elderly people do the housework. Like now I know about the house robot. It is like the robot can clean everything in your house like a block of flats. But you know, if it say semi-detached house, they cannot because they have a stars. So also the block of flats can use and do you like any films as a robot in it when you were a child? Of course, in a lot of cartoon or fairy tales, they have some robot like in Doraemon. When I was a child, I also watch it every day. In some kind of series, they have about robots. Like robots can go back to the past, went back to the past, and can have a lot of try to have to have a home, or they can teach the homeless people in here how to read the words. And also the robots in these films have emotion like love, love their friend, and can like is very doubting when its friends is have some problems about another with another robot. Also, I think it is very interesting and make me fascinated. Do you use robot in your daily life? Like I tell you in the first question, I live in the blocks of flats, so I use house robot to like cleaning my house floor, because I can if it can help me, I can spend less time to the houseworking and have more time in studying. I think it is very convenient, can help me to do something is not like necessary, and I can have more time in studying and improve my skill, like English skill. In that time, I feel it is very good. Will you be comfortable if you are on the car driver by a robot? I think it is not have a problems, because when the driver is the robot, I don't need to like pay attention in the road, like and they can help me to drive in the long way, in the wrong road, in the wrong road, and don't need to spend a lot of energy to it. Like have some people is go somewhere and they were like the driver now is by the people, so when in the night they in the night they need to go to drive in the long road in, and that time is everyone is go to sleep. And if they die in the night, they will they will fall asleep in any time. So when the robot can drive in, it is more safety net, and can help people don't need to spend a lot of energy in this. But also when the robot can replace everything by their ability, so the people can be unemployed, and I think it is not a good idea. How do you feel about geography? I study some geography in my school, but also it is very hard, and I can enrich knowledge a lot about this, because in that subject in that in that subject we need to learn a lot about we need to learn about a lot of resources in the world, about the world, like the shape of the world, and also need to know how is the west, how is the east. I think it is very difficult for student, but also everything is very useful when you in the real life. Do you think learning geographic knowledge is useful for you? I strongly agree with this, because for instance, in some films I watches, if the character can have a lot of knowledge in the geography, like they can find the way to go to home and don't need to use the map, because you know in some way it don't have internet, you can use Google Map. So the geographic now is very convenient, primary for you now. Have you ever studied geography at school? Of course, in Vietnam curriculum, in Vietnam education curriculum, everyone needs to study geography, because it is the main subject and everyone needs to study in it. Have a exam in the in the end of the years to know their ability about these subjects. I don't know a lot of this can have us in the future a lot, but also I think you can study, you can learn more something. It is good for you. It is not a problem. Are you good at reading a map? No, I think I'm not a people good in reading a map, because I think it is very difficult. I don't know exactly direction in here, and when I read in the book, they have a map with a lot of color like the same. So I think it is difficult to me to know what is about the directions. So I think I'm not good. Do you usually help people around you? I think it is on a daily basis, because in my opinion, the people live in the world need to lend a helping hand for everyone to can improve their society skills. Like when you do something is like helping another people can have your emotion, feel very happy. I don't know why, but I can feel that when I do something for another people. Like for instance, when I saw the elderly people want to go across the road, I can help them like stop, lend a hand to stop the cars in the road. Like you can stop for me to when the elderly want to go across the road. Like when I can have this, can have people, they also thank you for me, and I can happy all the day. How do you help people around you, such as neighbors, family, and friends? For the neighborhoods, sometimes once in the blue moon they can go out, like travel in the occasion with their family, and also their pet can don't have anyone to take care of them. When they want me to help them like take care of their pet, I also agree with this, because sometimes also I can have some problems, so I need to busy and I want to need their help. They can help me back. Like when you have a crime, you have, for instance, when you have a crime, the neighbors, the people can help you first, like because they near your house, and when you have some problem you can call them and they can help you outside. Do your parents teach you how to help other? I think every parents can do this. Yes, I do. Like, yes, they do. Because when I was a child, the parents always say with me, you need to have a people when you see them have a problems, because you because I need to do that. I need to do that because when you have a problems and another can help you, like you don't need to have the money and the salary to do this. You can do this in your heart, because like this can I don't know why, but like also like that. Did your parents help you a lot when you were a child and you're young? Every parents also have the offspring when they were young, because the parents is the people flesh and blood with their offspring. So when they were young, like when you were a child, they teach you how to walk, they also have you go to the sleep when you don't want, because they also not they like they want your health is good, and they are, when you in the primary school, high school, or although more than that, they can help you in the studying, like tell you about teaching you in still, and also impart the society skill is very crucial, because when you were young, this time is easily for the people can help you to have a good personality, because when you were when you was grow up in the time is very difficult for the parents can say you how to do say then it's very hard for parents when they want you to do something. So in the young, it's very easy for people to like have you have a good personality. Have you ever sent handmade gifts to others? Like when I was a child, I give the gifts for my mother in her birthday, my flowers handmade. Like this is a gift for the birthday, and when I was a child, I didn't have money, so this is the best gift for my mother. I also searches in the Facebook or YouTube to know how to do these flowers, and I need to spend my afternoon in the summer break to do this for her. And when I give this for my mother, she was very happy, and like they she was absolutely thrilled. And in this time I also like very proud of my gift, because I do it in all my ability. How to choose a gift? I think it is depend about the generation, female or male, and also like about the habits or the hobby. Like, can you share an experience of giving a special gift to someone? Of course, because this how to have a special gift. If you know understand it, know inside out the puppy like I think the man like something is convenient for their life, and the female like was something like domestic. And also when I think the special gift is the big flower with a lot of money. It is very popular now, it's like very famous